Alrighty, everybody, welcome to episode 18 of Y2k-ish with the hot new background. I am your host, Sarah, and today we have Jay. Jay, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. We survived the big storms yesterday. I know your area's got hit pretty hard.
Woo! Yeah, there's a lot of people still without power in the Metro Detroit area. Apparently, the real bad winds and thunderstorms tore out some trees, and hopefully they get everything repaired fast for everybody.
Yeah, it's a hell of a weekend to have that happen. Everyone's planning the day off, but you got great emergency crews who are probably going to be out there working.
Right.
I haven't really seen too much in our area, but we had some, some storms, but hopefully no too big damage. Another big, potentially damaging, depending what side of the argument you're on. Looking into our video games, we're big. PlayStation not really doing itself a whole lot of favors on itself this week. First, maybe week and a half ago, we see they put out there that some of the movies or videos from their digital library are being taken away because the license wasn't going to be renewed. So you had some, little bit arguments about that. Then we see 2028. There will be no more physical discs for the PlayStation. And depending what side of the argument you're on, I myself, one for the physical library. I'd rather have the physical games than the digital for this very exact reason. You don't know when digital could be taken away from you.
That's a great point. And I mean, oddly, we're not really on opposite ends of this discussion because even though I have a PS5. I literally have one game that's a physical game, and I don't know where that disc is at because I don't play it anymore. My whole catalog on that thing is all digital. For me, it's the ease of access and not having to keep up with all the discs and the case. It's a little more convenient for me. But then again, your point, if they're going to start taking shit away, do I want to start transitioning some of my library to physical? I mean, it's not where, they're going to be able to reactively go and say, "Hey, the older models that play disc, you got to stop that." Well, no, we've got the disc read models, so we'll be able to read disc. We should be able to keep our catalog, but moving forward into the future with what I presume will be a fully, you know, um, discless system, I'm hoping one they add a lot more storage because the PS5, even the discless version, did not come with a lot of storage.
Mm-mm.
And if you're going pure digital, it needs to have at least a terabyte worth of storage.
And at least easy connectivity for an external hard drive.
Right. Give us an option, something. Give
Yeah.
us more memory and the option to build.
What I'd be more concerned with, let's say PlayStation 6 is when it all starts, 2028, no more physical games, all digital. Go a little bit into the future, PlayStation 7, 8's coming out. Okay, we're not really going to do anything with PlayStation 6. We're also, you know, we're going to cut off the PlayStation 6 digital store. Do you still have access to all the games that maybe aren't on your hard drive, but you did purchase? Can you port them over to the newer systems? That's something to consider as well, because this is when I first started looking at, looking at physical media more as an asset. That's what Nintendo does. After two newer consoles come out, there's some that get sunset and the digital store goes away. So if you bought digital Nintendo games like I had in the past, maybe you don't have access to those anymore.
Right. That's a good point. I didn't think about it that way because I mean, the glory that is gaming, and this is something I guess it's a market they're trying to downplay or they're trying to get rid of, which I understand because it probably is not good for their profit margins. But second hand gaming, where back in the day you were able just to buy a system that maybe 2 or 3 generations behind, but there's still a full gaming catalog. There's still games out there that are great. I at times would love to plug in an N64 and still play things from the N64. But what happens when we move into this full digital world? Are they just going to be able to be like, hey, that old console's work crap now. We're not servicing. We're not going to do anything. Anything you put on there, you can't play because it's the old platform. And that kind of kills that secondhand playability.
Yeah, because once you load your username onto that, used console, any games that were previously on there are pretty much gone.
Right. That's wild.
All right, so let's keep the video game alive here. Let's move on to our video game bracket. And I promise you, the main event of tonight's matchups is going to be a huge one.
Oh.
2 big names. So let's move on. I know you can see the website. You can follow along on the bracket. Jay has no idea what part of the bracket. He's going on all these blind. So matchup number 19, bowed as the mass market commercial dominance game versus the elite critical pedigree. 2 sports-esque matchups here. We have number 63, the NBA 2K series, against the number 66 series, ranked series, Forza Motorsport.
That's hard. It's hard. Forza's kind of that game that a lot of people give credit to when they speak of like the godfather of racing games. Everybody tries to tie it back to Forza. Depends on which camp you are. Was it Forza? Was it Gran Torino? They both kind of ushered in the experience for racing games. But then on the other side of this token, we have NBA now. So 2K. 2K has gone into being massive with sports games. So it's kind of like, what's your preference? Is it going to be the NBA is the strongest seller for 2K? I think they have been, especially since Madden, license is not 2K, or the NFL license, is not 2K, it's Madden.
Mm-hmm.
2K does currently own the WWE license, so that kind of makes me wonder more which one is doing more, the NBA or WWE with that licensing. But in this one, I always said if I fall on to a hard tiebreaker, I'm leaning on historical relevance. That's going to give the nod to Forza.
I'm right there as well. Forza, I like a little bit more of it. The first one was really excellent. I love the customizations you have in that game as well. The 2K series, I'm not going to say kills, but what hurts it is the microtransactions.
Yes.
So yeah, I think it fits Forza Motorsport for me.
All right, we're aligned.
On. All right, next up, we have match number 20, an all-time heavyweight powerhouse and a critically adored cult classic. We have number 98, Rayman. They are going up against a powerhouse, number 31 ranked Tomb Raider.
Oh, this is not fair. That's a hell of a matchup.
I mean, Tomb Raider's been around since PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
mid-90s.
And spawned a movie franchises, and now once again has been brought back onto the PlayStation. Rayman is that franchise that man, it's so fun, and they keep finding ways to reinvent it to make sure that there's more playability, and there's like it's like the kid game. It's the true first real adventure game for kids. Um, then they threw in things with Rayman and the Bunnies and Rayman and this, and it's kind of just evolved into a lot more than what initially was probably thought of. But it does really well. But Tomb Raider's a freaking force. That's an unfortunate pairing. This shouldn't have been such an easy decision, but it's Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I mean, Tomb Raider is one of the classics for PlayStation. When you sit there and say, who's the the faces of PlayStation or faces of each console, Tomb Raider's top two, top three for PlayStation.
Yep.
All right, so Tomb Raider moves on. Matchup 21, we have the definitive JRPG Blue Blood versus the mobile pop culture phenomenon. Rank number 95. This might be a little low ranking for Angry Birds. They came in at number
Oh,
95. And they are taking on 34 ranked Dragon Quest.
mm,
I mean, this matchup right here is hard because you're looking at old school favorite who stood the test of time versus a newer classic, cult following. Grandma and grandpa can probably have played this for a little bit on their phones.
right,
Kids have played it. It's recognizable for multi-generational, but it's not really a game that spawned many sequels
right. I mean, it
once you
did.
look at movies.
It got the movies, but that's kids service at the time. Everybody was pushing everything towards kids, and kids loved that game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a phenom, but my thing is it a flash in the pan, once in a ever? There's no growth for it. It is what it is, and for the time that it was there, it was great. But there's no continuance of it.
Right. There's no Angry Birds 2. Here's new
Right.
levels.
It's new levels, or so yeah, I think that works against Angry Birds. Yeah, I'm not picking birds today.
Yeah, I think I gotta go Dragon Quest. That's one of the first RPGs I remember playing back in the 90s, so it holds a special place in the heart.
Yeah. So sue us if we went with nostalgia over Angry Birds. It's our picks.
Yeah. It's our channel's thing, nostalgia. All right, next up, matchup 22. A foundational multi-generation giant against one of the greatest structural masterpieces in modern narrative gaming.
Okay.
We have number 50, Castlevania series, against the more modern 79-seeded BioShock.
Oh, this is a good one.
This could have been main event worthy here too. This could have been a matchup later on in the bracket and would have been heavy hitters.
That's hard.
I'm going to go Castlevania because I played a lot of Castlevania games, and unfortunately, here's my experience with BioShock. I bought a mystery grab bag of Funko Pops and got a BioShock Funko Pop. Never played any of the games, but I've seen trailers and stuff. But for me, it's Castlevania.
I'm leaning Castlevania just because BioShock, and I could be wrong. I think BioShock was it was either a game like a system release bundle game at one point, or it was one of those first few games that came out when the systems came out for like the Xbox. I think it was like either one of those day one packages, or it was like one of the first releases.
I think I don't remember if it was the original Xbox. I think it was the 360 when that came out. BioShock was one of the first 8 games out.
There you go. So it was probably the 360. But I remember playing it, and here's the thing: I understand there's a lot of people that like Bioshock, and it does have a couple of those, 2 and 3s that we like to talk about. Does it have continuality? Does there more games that branch from it? It does, but on the other side of it, you have a juggernaut that's not only spanned video games, but even as frequently as the last few years had an anime come out and
Mm-hmm.
did phenomenal. It's Castlevania.
Yeah, Castlevania all day.
Yeah, that was a hard one though.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, Bioshock could have won against a lot of other opponents too.
Yep.
Matchup 23, the one right before the main event here. We have a modern blockbuster cinematic powerhouse versus a hyper technical arcade pioneering godfather of 3D fighting.
Oh no.
We have the 47 seeded Uncharted, and they are taking on the 82nd seed Virtua Fighter. Now, I want you to be honest here. When's the last time you thought of the game Virtua Fighter?
It's been a while.
And it's a shame because it was a fun game back in the day, but they came out at a time when there was so many fighting powerhouses.
Yeah, it's never a good thing to be a fighting game coming out when Soul Calibur exists and Tekken exists and Street Fighter exists and
Mortal Kombat.
and Mortal Kombat exists, and you tried to get there with the new age design with the bulky 3D version of the players, which was cool at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my knock on Virtual Fighter: it never evolved past that. You play Virtual Fighter 1 and then Virtual Fighter 2, and I don't know if they have any more, but it's still those geometric 3D shaped fighters. They never really got out of that mold. And that hurt them to me. So I can't say Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, the best part about Virtua Fighter was the innovation it helped create. It shaped the 3D fighting world, but it couldn't really break beyond that. A lot of fun characters, a lot of great arcade style fighting. Uncharted though is just new, modern, and it's a great series. I got to go Uncharted as well.
Great movie, also.
Yes.
So yeah.
So Uncharted getting marked as the winner here.
I'm nervous about this final because these other ones haven't been too hard.
The final matchup. Two legendary sci-fi space tech franchises from the 90s. We have the 58-seeded Half-Life, which everybody back in college was playing at LAN parties. And we have the 71-seeded Nintendo classic, Star Fox.
Oh, this is not fair.
It's the way the seeds fall.
it's like picking between your favorite children. Oh my god.
Come on, everybody has a favorite child, whether you want to admit it or not.
That's true.
Nobody will admit it.
Nobody
Everybody has a favorite child. I mean, Star Fox, I mean, it's a classic game. And they're coming out with new games, but there's not really much talked about. I mean, Star Fox has been kept alive by Super Smash Bros. Games.
Yes.
They make it in there. Their games are fun. They're tough. Not one someone's going to pick up and say, oh, this is really easy and really fun. You got to work at it. Half-Life. Man, anybody who was into PC gaming back in the college days has played this.
Right. And this is my issue because emotional brain takes over. I have very big emotions tied with Star Fox because of me and my cousin used to play, and was an older cousin of mine, and it was like he was like the coolest thing ever to me back in the day, and he played this, so I wanted to play with him. But then Half Life, I have my uncle who was fairly like just fucking go to work, get stuff done. He was kind of like that strong type. Like if anything happened, that uncle was the one who stepped in and whooped ass.
Mm-hmm.
And the one time I ever remember in my life seeing this man take some days off or take a downtime or have a vacation, he was in his room playing Half Life. And I'm like, what is this game that this fucking uber workaholic is here sitting playing on his day off? And then I played it and I was like, oh, this is a very good game. Um, I'm going Half Life.
Same here. I think Half-Life has had a slightly bigger impact. I mean, this is like a 40-60 vote or 45-55 kind of vote here. It's
Yeah,
close.
it's close. It's what did the AI say? I want to know what that said.
AI picked Half-Life. I'm pretty sure it was really close as well.
Nice.
AI picked Half-Life for all the categories, but admit it was a really close, heavy hitting category.
Well, damn. I like it. At least we're with AI on this one. It was very close, but it is Half Life with the edge.
We did agree with AI for every matchup tonight.
Nice.
All right. That was great. That was big heavy. As I see some of the second round matchups that'll be coming in the next few weeks, there's going to be some tough ones. Some big names might get knocked out early.
Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. After that matchup, I'm scared of what's to come, but I'm down. Let's go.
I mean, when we get into like the round of 16, round of 8, I mean, those are going to be
Giants.
Yeah, those are going to be heavy hitting.
We might have to lean on the GBT a little bit on those.
So let's get into our first game of that morning here. Yeah, it's morning. We can see the sun behind us, and we don't normally see that in our recordings, but we're here early on a Saturday morning. We are going to see how many summer blockbusters from 1995 to 2004 that you can name. Growing up, July 4th weekend used to be a big movie weekend.
Yep.
It was Will Smith's weekend. A lot of his movies came out July 4th weekend. So happy Will Smith weekend to you.
Happy Will Smith Day to everybody. Just here to tell you that we will not go down into the night. We will not go down without a fight. Still the best speech I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, definitely one of the best movie speeches.
Yes.
All right.
Just to give people out there a hint, I already know kind of which way to lean because we were talking about this before the show happened. And I was thinking of Lion King, which barely misses the cut because it was a year before. So I'm going to stick in the Disney family. And I know Toy Story was like a year or two after Lion King.
Toy Story was not any number one summer movie.
Ooh, okay.
I want to see if that was even a summer movie, because that was a big franchise for Disney and Pixar.
Yeah, I was banking on the toys.
They came out in November of 1995.
That's a beast. Well, this is our Independence Day. Will Smith.
So yes, 1996, Independence Day was the number one movie.
Nice. It's just crazy. I remember going to the movies to see Independence Day. And for those of y'all who don't know the story, my dad is historically cheap. And he was pissed because we had just gone and seen something. and I can't remember what movie it was, but it had to be something big if we were going to go watch it, and then we're going to go watch Independence Day the next week. So there's another movie in that 96 frame that I'm probably going to think of, but it's not here right now. You did say Will Smith. Will Smith is Independence Day, and then Men in Black.
Men in Black was the number one movie in 1997.
Let's go, Will Smith.
And because this is such a hard category, I'll give you some hints along the way. That is it for Will Smith.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think people like the Wild Wild West. I like the Wild Wild West. It was a badass movie.
It just wasn't his typical work.
Right.
Typical great quality.
This movie I remember because my whole family got together and watched it. We rented out like 20 seats in the fucking theater. We should have, like, this is back before you just did a whole theater rental. But I can't remember if it was the summer or if it was, I know I wasn't in school yet because it was like, oh, I can't wait to get to school and I'm going to be able to tell everybody we're going to be able to talk about this movie. So I know it had to be the summer. Episode 1, Star Wars.
Yes, 1999, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. So there's 2 superhero movies up there.
Ooh, okay.
You have 1 Pixar movie up there.
Ooh, okay.
You have an animation movie and its sequel up there, and a war-themed movie up there.
Incredibles 1 and 2?
Not Incredibles 1 and 2.
Damn it. Animation and its sequel.
The animation movie and the sequel is not Disney or Pixar.
Oh, Shrek 1 and 2.
Shrek 1 is 2001, and Shrek 2 is 2004.
Nice. DreamWorks properties. Funny thing, when they were making Shrek, they were also making The Prince of Egypt. And if you fucked up making The Prince of Egypt, they sent you to do Shrek as punishment.
Which is funny because Shrek is obviously the bigger movie.
Yeah, it did so much better for him.
I wonder how many people fucked up on purpose so they can go work on the bigger
Right?
movie.
Well, see, and that's the thing. I was like, you see the animators talking, and they're like, nobody wanted to get off of Prince of Egypt because that's going to be the movie that's winning the awards. That's going to be the one that, we're going to get big stuff for, nominated for. But then you see Shrek has become a just cultural, significant movie. Okay, so we've got 2 superheroes.
A Disney Pixar movie, a war movie.
Sorry,
2
no
comic
war.
book movies.
And 2 what movies?
2 comic movies.
2
superhero.
2 superheroes, a war, Disney Pixar.
You have 95, 98, 2000, 2002, and 2003.
Give me Cars.
Cars was not on the list.
Fuck. Disney Pixar. I'm going to say that's a little later.
Cars was 2006, just to give you a little timeline.
A little bit before Cars. Monsters, Inc.?
Monsters, Inc. was not it.
Okay. Disney Pixar property. Disney Pixar.
Monsters, Inc. was 2001, but they were a November release.
Okay. Monsters, Inc. Let's go to superheroes. Oh, I know when this one came out. It was in 2000. The X-Men.
X-Men was not number 1.
Bastards.
The one for Marvel was the one that saved Marvel.
Iron Man.
It was not Iron Man. A little before Iron Man.
A little before Iron Man. The Hulk.
It's not the Hulk.
Jesus. Doing great. I'm doing great here. Saved Marvel. It wasn't Iron Man. It wasn't. Is it the same Raimi's Spider Man?
It was Spider-Man 2002.
It's a good Spider Man.
For the other comic book movie, you got to think back to 1995.
Blade.
Was not Blade.
95 movies. Batman was 89. Batman Returns was just a sequel.
It is not Marvel.
Not Marvel. Yeah, I have not seen. I don't. I haven't seen. I don't remember any of the fucking Superman movies.
It's not Superman.
Ooh, okay. DC non-Superman. 95. 95.
It's a Forever movie.
Forever. Oh God! It better not be Batman Forever.
It is Batman Forever. That was the #1 movie in 1995.
Jesus Christ. It was terrible. It was one of the worst in the franchise. Funny thing is, Batman almost always releases around my birthday, which is in mid-May, and I have like, if there's a Batman movie, I'm watching it on my birthday.
All right, so we have 2 movies left.
The war
1998.
movie.
1998 was the war movie. No, we have 3 left actually.
Ooh.
2000 was a big sequel, and 2003 is the Disney movie.
Okay, I know the '98 movie already, so I'm gonna keep that one in the back pocket. You said a sequel.
It's a Tom Cruise sequel.
Mission Impossible.
Yes, Mission Impossible 2 was the 2000 #1 summer movie.
I actually wouldn't mind binging those movies. I haven't seen like the latest 2, so I might do that. Disney Pixar movie is gonna fuck me up because you're saying it's 03. 03.
The sequel for this one didn't come out till like 20 years later.
Jesus. So it's who has sequels? It's not Toy Story. Toy Story was already done. Sequel came out 20 years later. That's not
Let me read you the cast of the voices.
Okay.
We have Alexander Gould,
Okay.
Albert Brooks,
Okay. Al Brooks.
William Dafoe, who's in it,
Ooh.
and the one that might give it away, Ellen DeGeneres.
You're talking about shark baits. That's Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo was the #1 summer movie in 2003.
Yeah, William Dafoe as that fish with the fucking scars on him was awesome.
You got one left, the 1998, the one you're keeping in your back pocket. Let's see if your confidence pays off.
I know this one because I have an uncle who was in the army, and I had another uncle who really liked to mess with him, and they would purposefully go to the movies together. Well, what one uncle didn't know is the other uncle took him to war movies to try to trigger the PTSD. And this one got really close. It's Saving Private Ryan.
Yes, Saving Private Ryan was in fact the #1 movie in 1998.
I knew that one easy.
Oh, that was good. You actually, the confidence paid off for once in that one.
I know it would have been bad if I missed.
All right, so we have a second game. This one's a little more fun. I gave you the option to enter the category ahead of time. You passed. Before we reveal that category, we're going to play a promo for another show on the network. So let's sit back and see what else is on the network. That is the wrong video.
check out Yeah, the show about absolutely nothing and somehow everything. 1 minute it's nonsense, the next it's how the hell did we get here? No topics off limits, no plan, just chaos. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Subscribe to not miss a thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like those guys.
They're great. We've had Phil on our show for the baseball show. We'll be on some of their shows. Well, there'll be a lot of collaboration with those guys. They're fun. So the next category, we're doing a draft of our top 5 4th of July cookout foods. We will then use Chat GPT to determine who's got the better barbecue plate.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the option. Do you want first pick or the first snake?
I'll take the first snake.
All right. Well, then I'm going to go with a classic. My number 1 draft pick is cheeseburgers.
This is 4th of July. If cheeseburgers and hot dogs aren't 1 and 2, you're doing it wrong. I'm going hot dogs.
Are you a ketchup on your hot dogs kind of guy?
You know what? I hate to admit this because there's a movie out a long time ago that said only Texans and mental patients put ketchup on their hot dogs. Well, damn it, I'm from Texas. I put ketchup on my hot dogs.
I mean, not wrong. I do once in a while. It depends on the mood that I'm in. Once in a while, I'll make a little, because I'm from New York. I'll make a little New York hot onion sauce. Saute up the onions, drown them in ketchup. It's a great sauce.
See, sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, for your number 2 pick.
4th of July food, man. To me, it's hot dogs, hamburgers. You don't want stuff that you're gonna really be cooking all day on. It's 4th of July. You want to kick back. You want to relax. But if you are doing something all day, have something that takes a while to make, so you don't have to really watch it. Give me ribs. I'm a rib person.
I was hoping to sneak that one in towards the end. I should have known better. I am going to take any cookout's most versatile food. This food works as an appetizer, it works as a side dish, and it works as a dessert. Give me watermelon.
Oh, sneaker pick. Damn, that was good. When you said dessert, I was like, where are you going?
Yep, watermelon all day on the cookouts.
Damn, watermelon's a good pick.
For number 3, I'm going side dish. I'm just deciding which one here because I know you're going to snake the other one on me. I'm hoping you forget about this other one, but I'm going to go barbecue beans for number 3.
Ooh, that was going to be my pick. I'm not going to lie to you.
All right, so you got number 3 and 4 here. Where are you going 3?
I have hot dogs. I have ribs. I'm going to take the most controversial thing you can have at a cookout because when done great, it's amazing. When done wrong, you're not invited again. I'm taking the potato salad.
Damn, that was the other one I was going to go with. Because my mom's potato salad is it's top notch. And no, there are no raisins in it.
Nope.
It's blasphemy.
So it's one of those make or breaks. If you're bringing the potato salad to a cookout, they either really like you or they don't know you because you decided to bring it and nobody told you not to. So it is a defining dish. Ribs, hot dogs, tater salad. I need one more, and you took the beans. Damn it. You know what? These are, like I said, everybody, I'm from the South. And when you get to a good cookout, you're going to have these no matter what. I'm taking a jalapeno popper.
Oh, jalapeno popper. That's not one I would normally think of for food. I'm thinking the fried version, but there is the grilled version as well.
Yep.
All right, so my number 4. Took the potato salad, so I'm going to go with the grilled corn on the cob.
That was my last one.
And I'm going to sneak in America's favorite dessert.
Very nice. Very nice little sneak in at the end. And you might have me. You've got a pretty traditional little cookout there. If I went to a barbecue and I saw everything that you had there, I'm having a good day.
Yeah, that's a good day.
So now I need to change it up because I need something sweet. And you took the good old American apple. So what's second best? What's the next thing out there? I know what it is. I'm from the South. This is what we do all day and every day. It's that peach cobbler.
Ooh. Yes.
You're gonna get points for the traditional stuff, man. I'm telling you, I feel it.
Let's see. Sometimes ChatGPT can be a little weird about this. See how they want to rank it. All right. The info is put in. Let's see what it says. ChatGPT says if they were judging this as a friendly 4th of July barbecue showdown, they would call it very close, but the slight edge goes to me because of a more balanced menu.
Yeah.
Head-to-head entrees. The main entree, you got the point for ribs over cheeseburgers. As a second option, it gave me cheeseburgers over hot dogs. Somehow it counted cheeseburgers twice for me. Side dishes, it gave me the edge. Variety gave me the edge. It gave us a tie for dessert. It put apple pie and peach cobbler right on the same as a equal.
Wow.
You did take it for wow factor. On a score out of 100, it gave you a 92 and me a 95. So it was super close.
Wow. Yeah, we did good.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. No matter which barbecue we're going to, we're going to be happy.
Oh, we're eating. Yeah, we're gonna have a good day.
I mean, the two options, I'm surprised neither one of us took. There was no pulled pork and no brisket.
I almost did brisket, but that's a labor of love. You'd have to get that bad boy going the day before, and it's kind of why I went with the ribs.
Fuck up the brisket. People are going to remember that.
Oh, trust me. If you brisket is one of those real rare cuts of meat where if you fuck it up, they'll never forget, and if you do it good, they'll never let you not make it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look
I mean, you'd have to work on redeeming yourself.
Right.
All right, so that does it for all the fun games and stuff. We're closing out, but we got some memes. We got some hypothetical situations. And actually, I need to pause for a moment because my laptop battery is about to die. So bear with me just a minute. Go grab my plug.
We are on a brief intermission.
All right. Too many things going on in the background. Haven't restarted the computer in a few days. It was
Wanting to kick you.
All right. Let's go with some memes first. Knock those out. We'll keep it, to what we talked about the weather a little bit. Here's a classic one I love sharing around this time of the year. Sun from Super Mario 3. Yeah, it's trying to kill you this week. And that's just how it was. The heat was just excruciating this week.
It was horrible, and if you live anywhere near water, it's so much worse. It's just like it's a wet heat, which makes no sense at all. But when you feel it, you're like, okay, this is what they're talking about. You feel sticky and it's hot.
Yeah, and then I think our worst day was upper 90s, and then 107 heat index. That was a stay inside day.
Yep, we had the same thing.
Going back to the movies, this is one that it's just so fascinating. October of 1994, Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump, The Shawshank Redemption, Lion King, and Jurassic Park, all in theaters at the same time.
Which one are you seeing?
Jurassic Park.
Probably
That
going
was an
Lion
easy one
King.
for me. I think that's, if I remember, I was 11 at the time. So that was actually the only one I did see in theaters was Jurassic Park. So
Wow.
that one. All right, next one, our last meme for the day: the ninjas we grew up with, which classic.
Yes.
And these all just look very 90s too. You got the Ninja Turtles, you got the Power Rangers, Mortal Kombat.
Three ninjas.
Yep.
And Haru, the white ninja. I miss Farley so much.
Yeah. Such a shame. All right.
Liu Kang
Time
was
for
in that
some-
movie too.
Yes. Time for some hypothetical situations. We got some good ones this week. You meet a genie. He gives you the options for one of these options. There's 5 options.
Okay.
Let me know which one you're taking. You can cure all hunger and disease in the world. You can travel back in time to alter or prevent Hitler from ever coming into power. You can add a breathable atmosphere to the moon. You can have Superman powers and abilities and become the protector of Earth. Or you can start your life back over, but with all your current life's memories and knowledge coming back with you.
Okay.
Which one are you taking?
First off, we're getting rid of the moon thing because if the moon had a breathable atmosphere, they would just make it into an amusement park that I probably won't make enough money to go to. So I'm not doing the moon.
I love Futurama.
Me too. We're whalers on the moon. I'm not doing the Hitler thing. I'm not doing the restart your life thing. So I'm down to 2. We're either going to end world hunger and disease, or we're going to become Superman. I want this to be perfectly clear. I'm not making this option because I'm a good person. I'm making this option because I am an extremely lazy person at times. And that's not what you want out of the protector of the world. Give me the first option.
Yeah, extremely lazy person having Superman powers. Once in a while you just get the, you guys just figure it out on your own this time.
Yeah. It's like, oh, they're destroying downtown. Did it last week, dude. I'm busy today.
Let the cops handle it this time. For me, I was right there with you on the first 2. I said the moon. The Hitler thing. Time travel and altering things like that, it just doesn't work. And I've got a whole theory. We can talk about that on another episode. Time travel to alter stuff just doesn't work. Superman powers, to me, it's too much. So then it comes down to curing all hunger and disease in the world, helping others, or helping yourself with the starting your life over with memories and knowledge. That one kind of goes with, chance to alter, life. That doesn't work. I still think I'm taking the start your life over, because you're gonna know how some things work. If you screwed up in life in one part, you're gonna know how to fix it. You might not get the same outcomes that you want, but I think you can help yourself live a better life. Fix a couple of mistakes.
Fair
I'm
enough.
taking that one. Because if you cure all disease and hunger, there's gonna be some other problem that could end up being a whole lot worse too.
It's true.
Overpopulation, limited resources.
It's the Thanos conversation all over again.
Yeah. Hashtag, was Thanos really wrong?
I don't think he was.
Here's an interesting one for you. Hypothetical situation number 2. You get $1 billion, cold hard cash, but you have to be completely naked and trapped in a see-through glass container for 24 hours in Times Square, in a 10 by 10 glass container.
Okay.
You can't do anything. You can't bring any books. You're just there in the box. People observe you for 24 hours.
I'm
Would you do
doing
it?
it. I'm doing it all day. I'm doing it all day long. I don't care.
Give them a show for $1 million or
That's
$1 billion.
right. I'll pop ass if they ask for more money. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. No, look at the dog.
Okay. All right, so here's another genie situation. This one is a lot more options. You can pick 3 wishes, 3 objects that you're going to have the option for here. You have a key that unlocks any door, a compass that points you in the direction of whatever you ask it to find, like your car keys or your wallet. This compass will point you in the direction of where it is. A pair of eyeglasses that can translate any written language and decipher any encrypted code or message. A pair of earrings that instantly translate spoken and heard language, allowing you to fluently understand and communicate with anyone in the world. A magic 8-ball that can answer factual yes or no questions and is never wrong, but any options for gray area or opinions it will not answer. A magic pill that once you take it, you are cured of all ailments and you will never get sick, and guarantees you to live up to the age of 100. A debit card with $1,000 cash balance at the start of every day and will replenish every day, but cannot use it to make investments. And unused funds do not transfer over to the next day. So it's $1,000 at the start of every day. You get a pair of shoes that will allow you to walk, run, or hike as fast as you can without getting tired and will never break. A ring that, when worn, completely diminishes all negative emotions and gives you bulletproof emotional control. No more stress, fear, depression, anger, or doubt, or anxiety, or grief. So a ring that promotes good mood. And the last one is a cell phone that gets perfect reception anywhere in the world and is completely indestructible and will never run out of battery.
So, right off the bat, the glasses and the earrings, I'm saying no to, because I have Meta glasses that pretty much do that, so we're cool. Cell phone, I'm cool with. No, I'm good. The immunity and the 100, living to 100, I'm good. No, thank you. I've seen people live to about 100 and they all look like they just want to get shot. Let's see. The ring would be awesome if it was a little more like the Green Lantern's ring, because I mean, basically, it does what the Green Lantern's ring does without making constructs. It's halfway there, so I'm gonna say no to the ring. Something people don't know about me is I'm a big fan of the Flash, so those shoes right now are really, really high up on there just because I could be the fastest man alive.
And the shoes will never break.
and they will never break, and I will never get tired. And just me and my chaotic brain thinking of people being mind boggled over a big dude that's fastest man alive, I die laughing. Um, yeah, I might take the shoes just because it's the best gag.
All right, shoes. You got 2 more options. Which ones are you taking?
Um, what was the second option?
The second option was the compass that points you in the direction of anything that you're looking for.
Yes, the shoes, the compass, and what was the one after the compass?
So, first one was the key. Then you had the compass. Third one was the glasses. Then you had the earrings, the magic 8-ball, the magic pill, the debit card, and the shoes.
Oh, the debit card.
And then the
Debit card, shoes, and the compass.
For me, I agree on 2. Give me the debit card and the compass.
Ooh.
Magic 8-ball is interesting because you can find out all the right questions or all the right answers from questions. The good health from the magic pill, even though you live into 100, maybe not the most ideal, but the perfect health, I'll probably take that.
Okay. No,
So we agreed on 2, huh?
we always do. We get close together.
That will do it for us here today. Next week, be prepared, fans. We're going to be talking some X-Men 97 next week, the revival. We had the first season that was really great, so we'll hit that. And then depending how far we're in on season 2, we're going to talk about that a little bit. So that'll be fun. Continuation of the bracket and whatever else the world throws at us between now and next Thursday.
Yes.
For now, everyone stay safe on your 4th of July celebrations and have a great weekend.